Wimpole Street is a street in Marylebone, central London. Located in the City of Westminster, it is associated with private medical practice and medical associations. No. 1 Wimpole Street is an example of Edwardian baroque architecture, completed in 1912 by architect John Belcher as the home of the Royal Society of Medicine. 64 Wimpole Street is the headquarters of the British Dental Association. Wimpole Street was home to a few celebrities, such as Paul McCartney, who lived at the home of the Asher family at 57 Wimpole Street in 1964 to 1966 during his relationship with Jane Asher. At this address, John Lennon and Paul McCartney wrote, "I want to hold your hand," in the front basement room, while McCartney wrote the tune to "Yesterday" in a box room at the top of the house. On the corner of Wimpole and Wigmore Street took place a legal case about causing a nuisance between neighbours in Sturgis v. Bridgman. In 1932, Paul Abbott and Marjorie Abbott opened a toy shop, Paul and Amp Marjorie Abbott Limited, designed by the friend, the architect Erno Goldfinger, at 94 Wimpole Street. The shop was unique in that children were allowed to touch and play with the displayed toys. Notable residents: Sir Thomas Barlow, physician to Queen Victoria, No. 10. Jane Asher, No. 57. Evelyn Baring, 1st Earl of Cromer, No. 36. Elizabeth Barrett Browning, No. 50. Ethel Gordon Fenwick, No. 20. Henry Hallam, No. 67. Paul McCartney, No. 57. Sir Frederick Treves, 1st Baronet, No. 6. Octavius Wigram, Wilkie Collins, No. 82. Charles Edward Brown Sequoia, No. 82. Fictional residents: Henry Higgins, No. 27A. James and Amp Maria Edgeworth. In popular culture, the most famous resident was the poet Elizabeth Barrett, who lived at 50 Wimpole Street with her family from 1838 until 1846, when she eloped with Robert Browning. The street became famous from the play based on their courtship, The Barretts of Wimpole Street. The play starred Catherine Cornell, and when she retired, she moved to E 51st Street in New York. As she was now neighbor to two other actors who also starred in the play, the street was nicknamed Wimpole Street. Virginia Woolf memorably describes Wimpole Street in Flush, a biography, beginning, "It is the most august of London streets, the most impersonal. Indeed, when the world seems tumbling to ruin, and civilization rocks on its foundations, one has only to go to Wimpole Street." The street was also given as the address of Henry Higgins by Bernard Shaw in his play Pygmalion, and in the musical adaptation My Fair Lady. 27A is given as the address. 22A Wimpole Street is referenced in the Monty Python sketch Secret Service Dentists.